Good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome to Grizzly Mountain, another episode with Sixwheelin Pop Pop. We have been working our tails off up here, as you've probably seen in some of the videos there. If you haven't, I invite you to watch them. We are cleaning up the stumps now from a whole bunch of trees we cut down today and running more logs and getting more money. So we went from $17.50 this morning up to $252,599. So not bad for a day's work. And we're not completely done. So anyhow, there's nobody here, so I'm just gonna shut up. But hope everybody's enjoying themselves and join in the chat. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Happy Monday evening, everybody. See somebody popped in. Glad you could stop in. We just put in the sheep. What do you call this? Sheep pasture over here. Don't have any sheep yet, and our farm is still just taking shape. We had to start, in case you haven't been here before. We had to start from scratch. All this over here, solid trees. I've cut them all down, delivered them down for money, and I haven't been using any money sheets. I just took a loan because I know I got enough wood going in today to pay the loan back by the end of the day, the end of the farm day, and so it's looking pretty good. But I just repurchased this side over here, so this landscaped out. I got all kind of possibilities here. I'm still just trying to figure out what's going to go where, and my main objective now is going to be getting the wood that I've cut down here, and then to the sale point, get the money, paid off the loan that I took to get the sheep going. And then I got to plant some grass somewhere, because when you landscape this thing, you lose the grass. And it doesn't grow back, which I think is a flaw they would, I think they ought to fix. Oop, there's a stump on this. I'd like to see them fix that, where you landscape out these ridiculous bushes that they've got everywhere. Then you ought to be able to put some grass back in there without having to plant it, but evidently not. It's a goofy kind of thing, but anyhow, this is where I've been clearing out this time, and as you can see, this was all trees as well. So, and I was experimenting with what kind of grass production I could get out of this area here, and I think this is going to be where I end up, just plowing it up and planting grass out here in the open. After I take this other bunch of trees out. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for that. It's a long, slow process, but hey, steady wins the race. I can't see if you're typing anything. I can't see it in the chat this time. I had a few chats this past week where I could actually see the chat, which was nice. I don't have any other secondary source fired up right now to take a look. I'll have to fire my iPad up here in a minute. And lower that bar down. So there we go. Stop pulling my tractor back. I'll turn on the iPad here in a minute so I can see if you're there typing. Let me raise it back up now a little bit. Got to find the right sweet spot here for the least amount of resistance. And then I just go on the inside of this thing and I just kind of ignore what's going on behind me. And it works out pretty good. The more I see what's going on, the worse I react usually. So, yeah, that sheep barn over there, that sheep pen, that looks real nice sitting over there. So, a lot of neat things taking place. It's a lot of fun just trying to figure out where to put things and building this from scratch. All you had was the money and trees, and that's it. There was nothing, no equipment, no homes. Here's the homestead here that I built, and I got the horses in here first thing down here, and I still only own the 2 horses, but they're worth paid $5,000 each. They're each worth $27,000. Yeah, $27,000+ there. 27 and change is what I'm trying to say. So working our way up to, I think the max we can get is 50 grand is on each horse. So eventually that'll pay off, and then we're going to expand that operation. I got oats planted back there, and going to bring in more horses as soon as I got some more oats, which should happen by the end of the day, I think. End of this farm day. It's 8:48 in the morning here in Grizzly Mountain. Earlier today I bought this tractor, and I have not tipped over once since I bought this. I had the Vultra S, and it did a ton of work for me with this contraption here, but it just got to where with loads like this it just couldn't handle it, and it kept flipping over, and I spent half the time just turning my tractor right side up. So finally had to retire it, and we picked up the John Deere. What do we got? 21,000. That's a nice 21.5. That's a nice haul right there. So anyhow, yeah, we got this 8370 RT, and with the maximum horsepower it can get. Oh, we got a straggler here. And another couple of grand right there, so that's good. On yesterday's farm day, I started the day after I had done all those transactions with the tractor and all that, down to $17.50 in the bank. So again, no cheat signs, no government subsidies and what have you, so played it straight up. And see, we're up to 211, 512 again. It's easy to build it back up as long as you just keep cutting trees. You know, you can pretty much finance anything you're wanting to do without all the cheating. So that's what we've been doing. I'm gonna have to check on those horses in a minute and see if they need some straw. There's Stumpy the dog over there. He's a good boy. Stumpy, of course, you know, he's a logging dog. I got machines sitting around, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I just keep hopping. I don't have time to sit around and park things, so you see, I purchased all this gear. I mean, like I said, I just took a loan after I had already paid off the loan. It comes when you first start this map, and by the end of the day, I plan on having that all repaid. I just got to figure out where the dickens. Where did I put my logs, man? Okay, let's see my logs. Did I get them all that last haul? Perhaps I did. Let's take a overhead look over here and see what I did here, because seems like I should have some more logs. Where am I? I don't want to go up the hill. Yeah, see, the marshlands are right here next to us, and that's what I'm fixing to run into here. So why can't I find myself here? I can't find myself. Oh, I hear a tractor. Aha! Here we go. Boy, that was scary. Alright, I don't see. I'm looking around for logs. Oh, there you are. 2 left. That's all? Okay. Boy. You know, 160. There's another stump. 162 years old is hard to see sometimes, you know? Let's see. There they are. Put a little light on that thing. Well, we're going to get busy cutting down. But this is all I have right now. I'm just going to move these over a little closer to where I won't lose them. And get back to cutting, because this is I'll just leave these here for right now. Yep. I guess, well, let me get the stumps that we saw out of there. Be glad now when I gotta get, I gotta get some grass, man. I gotta find grass. And, I landscaped all that, you know, wipes all the grass out, so it's the downside of that. Make it look nice, but takes away your grass. Okay, and then over here was find that stump we, oh, there it is, there's one. I cut down so many trees, it's hard to remember where every stump was. This new stump remover, though, is just totally awesome. As you see, that's all there is to it. Just run over that thing and it's gone. You don't have to sit there and mess with it and all that, man. It just goes. Yeah. I don't remember where the other one was. So hopefully I got them all. I don't know. One thing's certain, whatever I miss, I'll drive back through them and get them the next time. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Okay. Excuse me while I fire up the iPad. I'm going to see if I can see if anybody's chatting there. You gotta love it that I'm far away from the house and I can hear my dog Stumpy panting in my ear. That's really weird. Okay. There we go. Here, let's see. Tiny426, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Somebody else joined there. Glad to see people popping in to see us. I'm up here in Grizzly Mountain, been working for a long time. Quite a few days now. Trying to put a farm together. I've got come a long way from nothing and no money to I got 2 fields here. This was all trees, and I had to chop them all down and create the fields. And now I own this whole side of the street. We just put in the sheep pasture. And as you come up the street this way, you got the homestead. I was showing people. Back in here in the trees are the all fertilizer and seed accommodations, if you will. And there you heard them. There's the horses. That's Pablo and Freckles popping around in there. Had to buy all that gear too, so it's a little costly. But I didn't use any cheats. I went with a straight scoop. And like I said, the wood pays a lot of money, so you can pretty much finance yourself. Just keep chopping wood, man. So this side I bought and I landscaped it, but I haven't done anything more than just put the sheep thing down there because um, I'm still thinking about exactly how you want, what you want and where you're going to put it. All kind of possibilities. I'm definitely going to need more than these 2 fields, so I got to get some grass to grow. You do that landscaping, the grass no longer grows, and so I'm going to have to. I don't know. I don't mean to be redundant if I've said this already. I'm sorry, but over here I think is where I'm just gonna bang these trees out of here, and then I'm just gonna make a big old plow area here of and plant grass. That's all I know to do. Because over here's the marshlands, and you're not gonna get diddly out of that, I don't believe. And then here's the big old Grizzly Mountains. So uh, I'm 162 years old, so I can't be lugging up and down that mountain, man. Okay, so we're gonna work down here, and so that's about the size of that. So I gotta find, there it is. Find my scorpion here. Get back to chopping down some more trees. I'll show you one thing I'm really looking forward to is eventually I'm going to put a house, get rid of that trailer I got, which has been grateful to have the trailer when we started out. But hey, look at this view here. Now that's where you put your house. And so when I get all the other things, that's the last thing though, when I get all of the other needs met, then I will worry about getting a house. But that's where it's going to go. I already made up my mind on that. You didn't have a house yet? Yeah. I bought the trailer house right out of the gate there and put it in there, and my dog's Stumpy, so I wouldn't be lonesome. Excuse me just a minute. Got a little cough going on tonight, but yeah, I put that little trailer down there. It looks kind of like, it's kind of fitting, I guess, for up in the mountains and kind of roughing it. Let's see, where do I want to go? I guess I'll go over here. Keep plugging away here. Finish clearing this out, and then, like I said, we'll plant some grass in here, I guess. And we'll see how that goes. hope you're getting along all right. How's things with you, Tony? Everything okay? I stop in on your streams when I see them. Um, and if I recall, you got I think you got a map on 17 still, don't you? Because I'm pretty sure I saw you working on a 17 map last time I saw you. The last time I saw your stream, I mean to say. I've got 17 maps I'm still playing too. I got Mercury Farms deal. Do little episodes off of that. And I got a little jealous all the neat stuff Farmer Men and old Golf Cart got to play on their PCs versions of that game. So I hear that's going to maybe come out soon for the console, and hoping they got a lot of neat stuff on there for the console as much as they do on the PC. Oh, the old Stream Farm, yeah. I like those maps, man. I like to play those. We get to playing these maps on here, and boy, you see all these huge operations going on, man, and I'm like, wow, man, I just want to have a few cows and some chickens and sheep and pigs, and I don't want to have 100 acres worth of grass to feed everybody, so so I don't know. I just like I like sometimes to play those smaller maps. I was playing though that aggravation map, I'm sure you know that one, with Necro and the Farmits. I was playing on that map, and then so once they got me going on that again, then I started my own map again. But lately I've just been playing this. This game's been getting a lot better. Thank goodness, they started getting more mods in here, and they finally gave me my bale fork that I could put 4 bales at a time with. And heck, that's all I was really wanting. So once they did that, then I'm like, well, heck, I can do a lot of farming now. Yeah, it's getting pretty good. I didn't like a couple of the new maps so much. The fields, I just thought the fields were just outrageously big and too expensive. It's because then you're just forced to go, get the subsidy signs out and all that, or you'll never have any land if you don't. So that Marwell Manor's, I like the cow barn on Marwell Manor, man. That is neat. They really did a really nice job on that. That's the coolest cow barn I've seen in this whole farming simulator of any of them so far. I wish they could emulate that in some other maps. That's a really cool cow barn. Seemed very realistic, that one did, I thought, on the Marwell Manor. I like these big giant trees. They pay good money. Nice to see people popping in. You're with Sixwheelin Pop here in Grizzly Mountain. Glad to have you along. Hope your Monday was good. Mine wasn't too bad for Monday. Or as Monday goes. Pretty quiet around here today, so not a bad day. Boy, these cotton picking rocks, I'm just kind of stuck with them. They don't have any, unless the mods like start bringing up some dynamite, I guess I'm stuck with those rocks. I don't know any way to get rid of it. Hey, Mr. Rossi, how you doing? Y'all on Tuesday already, yeah. Well, I'm glad to know Tuesday's going to be good here then, I guess. Good to see you, Mr. Ozzy. Thanks for looking at the videos and commenting on my channel. That's nice, and subscribing. I appreciate it very much. I'm in here working this old Grizzly Mountain, as you saw on the videos this morning there. And been making a lot of progress, just working along, and I'm a one-man show up here, so it's just taking a lot of time and cutting down the trees and earning some money and spending it and putting it back in the farm. I created 2 fields, and I'm going to plant grass in this area. I just put in a sheep pasture down the road, and I got to have some grass and hay for that. I got horses, and that's it so far. As soon as the oats pop today, I'm going to buy 2 more horses, and I'll have 4. I don't want to get too many here in the beginning because I'm so busy cutting down trees, and you got to ride those horses to make them get any better, so they're more valuable. So we'll keep it small for a while. How's everything down there? Everybody, Mrs. Aussie, everybody's good today? I hope. This is like watching paint dry, I'll bet. You know, it's just, oh boy. I feel like, you know, I wish I could sing or something, you know. Help entertain you all. Let's see. Now those you got to bring down these big trees here. You got to cut these down with a chainsaw. This scorpion won't cut this tree here down, so they look pretty nice. I leave them up as much as I can, and just sometimes I got to take them down, but they're a bit of a job. They slow me down a lot when I got to take them out, because you got to work them all down with that chainsaw before you can haul them off. That's a tall tree. On your once a week trip to town, yeah. You how far from town do you live? You live quite a like a long distance, or I guess so if you go once a week, huh? Or maybe not. Heck, uh, my I live very close to town. I haven't gone to town in a long time. I don't remember the last time I left the house, really. I guess the last time I went to the doctor. 30 minutes. Yeah, we got wintertime. I don't get to get out very much for this doggone lung problem I got, so I get to sit in the house and farm away. I used to worry about trying to stack these all in one place, but I got a tractor with a plow gizmo on the front of it. I just push them together and pick them up and go. I don't worry about finessing this too much anymore. It was kind of quiet. I noticed a lot of people. There were a lot of people who just weren't farming today that usually you see. So a lot of people playing. On your friends list there, it shows you what people are playing, and I saw a lot of a lot of our gang playing, a lot of other games today, giving themselves a break from the game here. I saw Necro 666 playing some space game, man. I don't know. He was on a tank kick there for a while. Now he's in the space game he's playing there. I saw. I like this game because it's just the right pace for me, since I can't keep up with all them shooting games and stuff. I'm not very good at that. My reflexes aren't quick enough. I don't see well. I don't shoot well. So I just soon take her slow here on the farm. I don't have nobody shooting at me. Mr. Ozzy, thank you so much. I've got, like I said, I know it's like watching paint dry here, so I sure appreciate you dropping in and saying hello. I'll see you soon. Yeah, the fun of this map is, you kind of figure things out as you go, as it kind of just all develops in front of you. And, you know, you get better feel for how things are going to look as you go here, and then you can make better decisions on where to put what, you know. So sometimes I'm not sure. I just keep cutting until I see something. I go, oh yeah, okay, we can do this here. I like this Scorpion better than the Ponzi Scorpion better than the what is it, Komatsu? I think they call it. I didn't like the performance of that. It just tipped over on me a lot, and didn't seem to be as strong, and didn't seem as accurate. And I've had a whole lot better luck with this one. Maybe that's why it costs more money. First 2 farm days, I leased this machine, and then some of it's costing me like, my leasing costs are like $40-some thousand a day. I was like, whoa, that's not gonna work. So I took it back, and I had cut enough wood that I had money. I had $500,000 built up, and I just said okay, and I bought this thing. And it has kept the money flowing in here, so it's been a good investment. Uh-oh, just rammed myself. didn't clear the machine, man. Glad it didn't come through the glass. Well, let's see. Sorry about that, guys. That must be rough on the eyes as I fly around there. I'm going to pick up some of these now, I think. I get going here and I don't know, I lose track of how many I've cut. Yeah, this thing here, it's a little, it's that little case 145. And this works great on, it'll, I fertilize, that backpack fertilizer, man, goes on here. I use a baler on here, and I mean, this little tractor, 175 horses, I believe, and it's been a good little tractor. And there's a stump there, you're not going to move that. That's not moving until I move that stump. Well, let's do it this way. There you go. Let's I don't know if I mentioned it. I had a Valtra S that I used for over one of those fields I made. I hauled those logs. I hauled them all with that Valtra S, but it got to where it just kept tipping over about every other time I hauled logs with it. So I was spending more time upright in that tractor than I was getting any work done. So with my little gadget here, so I bought this son of a gun here, man. This 8370, what is it, 8370 RT, yeah. Has not tipped over once, man. I've hauled a bunch of logs. And I haven't had to upright this baby all day. Just been working and working. It gets a little light in the front. And I can't put any heavier weight than I've got on there, so I just adjust the height of that hook in the back, and it usually settles me down enough to be able to drive up to the cell point. And then when they fix the log fork, whatever you want to call it, for the wheel loader, the New Holland wheel loader, that big log fork, it doesn't work on here. Works great on 17, but it doesn't work on here for nothing. Whoops. Yeah, you like the Scorpion too? Yeah. Yeah, man, it's that Komatsu, man. It was a nice looking rig. I mean, all that new stuff was neat looking, but I tried it all out back on the Felsbrunn map, and man, it just did not work well for me. Didn't have any fun at all with that. This thing here, I just coming across. See, I don't even look at what's going on behind me with those logs, man. I just ride this out, man. And the more I look at it, the worse things get. I'm afraid to look. But we'll make it. Just keep plugging away here, and I'll get loose. God knows what's going on out there. Oh, I haven't dumped one into the water yet. Oh, maybe I better take a look back there. See what kind of trouble I'm in. Oh, yeah. Well, that don't look good. That doesn't look good. I was just bragging about I haven't had any trouble, and here we go. All right, let's lower this down. Get some weight in the back. Okay. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. If I can just get it to kind of ghost through there, we'll be all right. Usually it doesn't get hung up on anything here. It just goes. Raise it back up. There you go. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, tractor. Come on, there you go. Okay, there you go. Woo! Just like real life. Realism with Sixwheelin pop pop. I said they fixed that hook, and I'll stop using this goofy thing. But till they do, I'm not loading 2 logs at a time onto a log trailer, man. I'm just not gonna do it because I'd never get anything done here. Whew, that was a rough run, but we got 19,000 bones for that one. I like to save this after I make money, because in case it crash. I'm thinking pretty soon I'm going to put this map on a multiplayer and offer it up to have some people come in and help do some stuff. If once I get a little better idea of where everything's going to go. Still kind of in the, like I said, just kind of planning as I go. More of a reactionary build here than anything. But that's what I found the challenging thing to be here, is just figure it out as you go, man. I got crap everywhere. I got that. I got straw there. I got my baler there. I got bales, straw bales. I got cut straw, and I had to upgrade to. I had a small green fertilizer spreader, and I upgraded to that big son of a gun today. I was having to go back and refill that little thing too much. Let's find another good pile here. Maybe it's, yeah, let's push some more together here. Let's straighten some of this up. I'm gonna have to bring my stump grinder in here in a minute. The new stump grinder is wild, man. I love it. Oh. Yeah, it's getting... Oh. Uh-oh. Such finesse. Oh man, I got a stump grinder in here. I got too many stumps in the way. Too many stumps. Pick this one up probably. Oh. Brute strength. Okay. Let's back that out of there a minute. Go over here and get the stump grinder going here. This thing is a bad dude, man. This This is one of the best things they ever invented here. It's even better than that one we had on 17. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. Just run over that baby and it's gone, man. And it goes ahead and it mulches too. It actually does mulch. The one on 17 was supposed to, but I never saw it do any mulching. Where you actually, see, you can see it actually cut the grass here and not leave a, let me lower that down, and not leave a windrow mess, you know. There you go. Actually just mulches and like, now my throat playing with me. Okay. I have to get up in the air a little bit so I can find these stumps. I see those two, but I'm gonna grab this one right here. This came out the other day, and I had most of those where the fields were created. Where I created the fields, most of that area, I had to use that orange stump grinder on. And it's not bad, but this is a whole lot better. You can clear out a lot of stumps in a big hurry on here. If you can find them. That's my thing. I stumble across them as we go. Have to go back and get them. Okay. Oh, see right there is one I missed. So, okay, let's get these out of here. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Man, I wish I had a heavier weight for this thing in the front. I got the, I think 1700 is the most you can get put on here. It doesn't take a, you know, it's that build on weight. It doesn't take a, that's 3300 weight I was using on the Vultra. And that was keeping that tractor down. But it didn't stop it from rolling sideways, man. This is starting to look like a park around here, man. Like pop some barbecue grills around. Like a camping ground or something here almost. Oh, 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 pay attention. Oh, I looked away. Bad thing to do. Made it. Oh, I'm going to take these over here by this rock. I think I can get more than that on there. Give it another stab here. There we go. That's more like it. Whoa. Level her off a little. Nope. Back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go. Whoa. Don't take out the straw. Almost took out the straw wagon, man. Not good. Wouldn't have been good. Because other than this goofy thing on the back end here, I've been kind of old schooling it on here. I mean, I didn't use any auto baler thing. You know, I put each bale up with a bale fork. Man, I'm out of control on this one. Let's adjust this a little more. Maybe that'll help. So it's been a lot of fun, this map. I really, just, it's just different than the others, and I guess that's probably what I like the most about it. The other ones just get pretty redundant when you're going from one to the next. They all basically the same thing over and over. This should just kind of Forrest Gump in it, it's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get. Just cut the trees and see what happens. Oh, not again. Come on now. Oh, no. Oh, now. Okay, we're going to be all right. There we go. All right. Yeah, see right there's that weight, and that's 1,700. That's the most I can get. I would love to have 3,300 on the front of there, but it's not to be. It is not to be. Did I save that? I don't remember. All right. At one point this morning, I had $17.50 in the bank. Now I have $261,576. Been not a bad day. Not a bad day. All right. Well, we're going to pull up here and looking on Stumpy here. He hasn't eaten in a while. I better make sure Stumpy got some food. Hey, Stumpy. Hey, Stumpy, here you go, boy. There's food. There's food. Come on, boy. Get your food. That's the way. Ah, boy. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, there's some more food. Loves that kibble, man. Well, tell you what, I'm thinking 11 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I think my old 162-year-old body's had about all it's going to go with today as far as farming goes. I might look in on some people's streams as I wind down the night, and I think, as far as this old farmer goes, I'm about wore out, my friends. So I'm going to thank you all again for tuning in, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and tell your friends to come on by. Be back tomorrow, same place, same time, same channel, all that. And so that'll do it for now. Hope you all have a good night. Sixwheelin' Pop Pop from Grizzly Mountain. We'll see you next time.